Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to another edition of the Make a Difference Minute from the Mark White Show, where we're sharing stories to encourage and inspire.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers.
My wife and I sat down with Harlan Mitchell and discussed our own estate planning needs. I know in our experience, Harlan brought up questions that caused us to think about our current situation and what we need to do moving forward. When you sit down with Harlan for your free consultation, you're going to find out things that you may have not thought about when it comes to estate planning. I encourage you to go to BamaEstatePlanning.com or give Harlan Mitchell a call at 256-216-9884 and schedule your free consultation today. This is the Make a Difference Minute
from the Mark White Show.
On this Make a Difference Minute, I have Brandon Mouw. Brandon battled type 1 diabetes for 31 years and had a pancreas transplant in 2018. He is now the author of a new book titled, I'm Still Kicking, Overcoming the Impossible When You're Mad at the World.
I was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes. That is now called type 1 diabetes. I was diagnosed back in 1987, and I lived as a well-controlled diabetic. Teenage years into my 20s, and all was well in the world. And then I got 2 kidney stones in my left kidney without me being aware of them. And I didn't know they were kidney stones until it was too late. And I went to the hospital and they were like, you have 2 kidney stones. They're the size of your thumbnail. We have to do emergency surgery because you're septic and you might die. That was like my first major surgery and first hospital visit since I was diagnosed. It turns out that those 2 kidney stones caused tons of problems. It ended up being 7 surgeries to repair all the damage that it did. They ended up taking the kidney completely out of my body because it was too damaged. It turned my well-controlled type 1 diabetes into what is known as brittle diabetes, which is uncontrollable diabetes. I'm not trying to glorify chronic illness with this book. I am just trying to share my story and to share insight into what I've been through. Even when I have really bad days, I'm thankful to be alive.
You can find Brandon's new book, I'm Still Kicking, Overcoming the Impossible When You're Mad at the World, on Amazon. You can also follow Brandon Mouw at Brandon Mouw Official. That's MOUW. Be sure to follow The Mark White Show on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. This is Mark White encouraging you to find your purpose by making a difference in someone's life today.